there are no secrets in conference play. They know you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense takes the field. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make... Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Myers. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Yang. Unloads to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like them, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Though a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Yang. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Kennick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Yang. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up 14 over Louisiana. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This dude is wreaking havoc. If he keeps this up, just destroying game plans, they might name an ice cream flavor after him at the creamery.
Oh, right down the road at the creamery. What are you going to call it?
Quarterback crunch. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Yang. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Perkins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They kick it away on fourth down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. And they can't make the connection. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take him to end this drive, and we'll start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Yang. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Fullback's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's small. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Kinnick is having a connection bid to try to help the knee on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Perkins. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Catch in the middle, it's Perkins. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Release to the back. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. The give to the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up 14 over Louisiana. We'll keep you updated on things in a game.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the Hawkeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. The Hawkeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The give to the tailback. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Timeout call called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Proctor. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. To throw, it's Yang. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Iowa! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Makes the catch. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Just keep slinging it. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Power football with the run. Warts ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Yang. Quickly complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They'll run it to the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Handoff to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Gives it on the option. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to throw on third. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Yang. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all 3 phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25 wins, they're big for your resume, big for your confidence, and everybody else starts to look at you a little bit more seriously.
What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.